What's up, Raven Nation? Welcome back to Senior Edition ONW Now. I'm Brett Cunningham.
And I'm Andrew McCovens, and we've got quite a bit to cover today, including a look at this year's Special Olympics.
Another segment of Athlete of the Week, and So You Think You Can Anchor, Teacher Edition.
All right, let's get it rolling.
Now let's take it over to Taylor Haynes and Ethan Moore for an insight on ONW's participation in the annual Special Olympics.
The Special Olympics, a year-round sports training and athletic competition consisting of students with mental or physical disabilities, is continuing to create opportunities of experiencing joy in the participation of sports. In a normal year, there are 15 Olympic-style events played at the Special Olympics, but due to COVID, this year's Olympics have been dedicated to a bocce ball-only tournament.
My favorite thing is to hang out, play bocce, and hang out with friends and talk. I done it last year for the Special Olympics, and I didn't know they were doing it this year, and now they're bringing it back, and it's gonna be awesome. Like we're doing like practices, doing advisory, and we're pretty good.
The Special Olympics is not only impactful towards students participating, but to our school as well, as many ONW students are rising to the role of mentors.
Here at Olathe Northwest, I've never seen so many student mentors and mentoring peers like I have here. It's really impressive. Being around people their own age, you can really see a lot of different parts of their personalities come out. And it's really cool to see.
In Special Olympics, we help the kids learn how to play games and really just learn how to socialize with peers their own age that they're not used to seeing every day.
And also helps with their confidence because they're talking to us and not just their teachers.
The ONW team has spent much preparation for the event, and their dedication shows by taking the time to practice their bocce skills.
So the process is every seminar class we have a practice. And right now we're practicing bocce ball, and none of us really know how to play. We're kind of just learning on our own.
This year's Special Olympics was held last Saturday at Shawnee Mission Northwest, and ONW gave it their all by placing gold in one division and silver in the other two. Other schools at the event were Blue Valley, Shawnee Mission Northwest, all Olathe schools, and many more.
This helps people with disabilities a lot more than we think. They really get to interact with a lot of different people, and they learn more from their peers than they really do their teachers, because we're the same age as them, and they really get to be themselves around them, so it really helps them grow as a person and grow just socially.
For ONW Now, this has been Taylor Haynes and Ethan Moore.
All right, cool. That looks like a lot of fun. Now let's toss it over to Game Day for the latest and greatest on ONW sports.
What's up, Ravens? Welcome to Game Day. I'm Michael Decker alongside Ethan Moore. We have a lot of sports to cover today, so let's get right into it.
On Thursday, our girls swim and dive team competed in the Sunflower League Championship prelims. Our 200 medley relay team consisting of Anne-Marie King, Hannah Fuller, Abby King, and Emma Price dropped 2 seconds of their time and placed 9th. In the 200 free, Elizabeth Jones dropped a new PR and dropped 3 seconds. In the 200 IM, Hannah Fuller swam a new PR and Anne-Marie King dropped almost 5 seconds off her best time. Lastly, in the 400 free relay, Emma Price, Emma Brandstrom, Abby King, and Anne-Marie King swam a season best and broke the 4-minute mark. They had the fastest time of the first prelim session. Then on Saturday, they had their second prelim session at Lenexa Aquatic Center, where they finished 10th in the Sunflower League Championships. Their next meet is on Thursday at 4 p.m. at Shawnee Mission Aquatic Center.
Thursday night, the Lady Ravens took to the diamond last Thursday to crush Cancer and Elise East, and they did just that. The Ravens started out strong with a home run in the second, and then following up with 2 in the third, and then scoring 6 runs in the fourth. Then they finally put the Hawks out of their misery with Mercy Rule in the fifth, 11-0. Then on Saturday, your Lady Ravens faced off against Lawrence Free State. Sadly, they were unable to perform as well as when they faced East, losing 10-2. The girls play next at Seaback against Olathe North on Tuesday. Be sure to support your fellow Ravens.
Our varsity baseball team battled against rivals Olathe West last night at Seaback. Unfortunately, the Owls were too much for the Ravens, and the Owls ended up winning the game 11-3. Then, on Friday, our baseball team celebrated our 8 seniors on senior night against Blue Valley High School at Seaback. At the end of the night, ONW was able to beat Blue Valley 4-2. Their next game is on Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. against Gardner Edgerton at Gardner Edgerton High School.
The girls' soccer team faced our most and disgusted rival, Olathe West, last night. The Owls scored early. Sadly, the mistake would cost us the game. The game ended with a score of 1-0 in favor of Olathe West. I'm sorry, girls. You'll get them next time.
Well, that's all we have for this edition of Game Day. Signing off for the last time on Game Day, this has been Ethan Moore and Michael Decker. Now back to the desk.
And now it's time for your favorite segment, Athlete of the Week. This week, we have a featuring varsity track star Ben Goodigans. Let's take it over to Jenna Klein and Ashlyn Cooper for the recap.
My name's Ben Goodigans, and I'm on the varsity track team. Before a meet, I stretch a lot. I like to eat a lot of carbs so I don't feel tired during the meet, and I stay active so I don't get tired. On the meet day, I wake up at 6:30 and I eat eggs and toast, and then I come to school, and then I leave school to get coffee, and then I go through the school day, I go home and eat some chicken and rice and drink water and stretch, and then I go to the meet. We're mostly connected at practice because we're all pushing each other to get better, and we're not really together at the meets too much because we're all doing our own thing, but at practice we're all together all the time. My personal goal for this year is to break the javelin, long jump, and triple jump records at the school. I got started in track my sophomore year, and I started to run track because I didn't really think I had to use my head very much. I could just run and jump. I plan to attend Baker University for track. My favorite thing about track is the camaraderie between everybody, and everybody wants to see everybody succeed. I have a very competitive mindset. I don't like to lose.
Now you have seen students try to anchor ONW Now, but today you get to see some of your favorite teachers, even your principal, Mr. Zook, attempt to anchor ONW Now. Let's take it over to Brooke Cunningham for the story.
That's right here. See where it says off? You go on.
All the way.
Can you see that?
All of these stories are real.
They're not real, Brooke.
Yes, they are.
You're full of
What's going on, Ravens? Welcome back to ONW Now.
but teacher edition. I'm the best of the best, Mr. Zook, alongside Mrs. Shadid, or my former English student.
I'm the one and only Mr. Cooper alongside Mr. Johns. And guess what, Mr. Papa Johns? We've got a whole lot to cover. You know, whole lot to cover, kind of like to cover that. So let's get rolling, speaking of rolls.
To ease his fears of parasailing, a man brought a comfort object.
A violin. Some might find this strange, but to this individual, the only way to encourage their jump is music.
While making the descent, the man continued playing his violin into the sky. How do you like that?
I think Mr. Martin probably would have done a better job.
On April 24th, 2021, a massive group of people named Josh fought to defend the name with pool noodles. Their name with pool noodles and a game of rock, paper, scissors. You ready? Ready? Rock, paper, scissors. All right.
On April 26, 2021, in Florida, a 71-year-old woman was driving on the highway when suddenly a turtle smashed through her windshield. How big was it?
Seriously.
Hey, you're
Turtle.
70. Are you 71? You move like a turtle. Keep going.
Same.
Yes, keep going.
Okay, now I'm lost.
It's not clear how the 9-inch turtle became airborne. It may have gotten kicked up by the tires of another vehicle. Do you think it survived?
Okay, hold on. So the turtle flies up. The woman was taken to the hospital for treatment. Speaking of treatment. And the turtle survived.
Into her windshield.
But the tires of another car, like all the tires I know, run over things. They don't kick things up.
Maybe it was the shell. Maybe it was the shell.
A furious mom, kind of like my wife this morning, revealed on Reddit that her own parents refused to see their grandchildren unless they were dressed up in their nicest clothes. Are you kidding me? What a helicopter parent, my gosh.
Sounds okay to me. The children were mortified that their grandparents would choose not to interact with them if they were dressed in sweatpants. The mother stopped talking to them after this incident took place. I mean,
Talk about a dress code.
tough. Yeah, that's tough.
Well, we've had a blast with you guys today. For ONW Now, this has been Mr. Cooper and Mr. Papa Johns.
Mrs. Shatted and your one and only Mr. Zook.
Stay safe, Ravens.
The cow had a mind of its own. It turned into a real rodeo. That's funny. Libby did that one too?
Libby wrote all this.
All of this? Oh, she and I are going to talk.
And this is American Idol.
That's right.
Well, Ravens, that's all we have for today's show.
For more updates from us, be sure to check out our Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at ONW Raven Daily. Also, make sure to take a look at our website for even more news, theravendaily.com.
Signing off one last time for your class of 2021 Convergence Journalism team, this has been Brooke Cunningham,
Nandini Rini Kindu,
Ethan Moore,
Michael Decker.
And Andrew McCubbins. Have a great weekend.